No, because it was your move, and now it's my move. Because B6 was your now.
Well, you have to equalise the number of moves by each player.
No, but that's I was expecting B6 because now it all depends on the conditions of your partner. So, and it seems that Jill, who's probably the strongest amateur in this tournament, he was under terrible stress because he's a part of the organization and there's so many things he had to do and the crucial moment I think was when he just missed his move. So we lost 3 minutes because he was waiting for me to make a move, and it was his move to take on C6. And then, as a matter of fact, they played poorly after timeout. The timeout took a timeout and recommended the wrong move, but actually we got a better endgame, and I emphasize that you have to play rook g5 and saving the bishop, and then we had a slightly better endgame, and I thought, okay, maybe it will be draw, but Jill is a better blitz player, and he just totally blundered it. And then we reached an endgame, but I don't think we had a chance of saving it. So technically it was a draw, but Jill was not in the right mood.
Okay, yeah, you're in Europe, in Paris now. You have been traveling a lot also for promoting your latest book, Deep Thinking. What is the reception? And I think you must be very happy with the media attention you got.
Oh, there's a lot of media attention in the US and the United Kingdom. It was a great trip. What is surprising is that the book is yet to be translated to any other European language. Okay, except ironically Russian, because the contract has been signed. I don't know where the book will be published. Yeah, and I also have a book to be released in China, Korea, and Japan. But Europe, continental Europe, is still is still too passive in embracing the book. But in US, Canada, and the UK was a phenomenal reception. This is the number one topic now for economy, for science, for technology, and also for people, for jobs. And my experience is quite helpful. I'm at demand, and it's quite tiring because I have to spend more time on the plane that even at the peak of my tournament career.
And recently on Chess.com also we announced a partnership with MasterClass for sponsoring Chess.com, but actually it was also on the occasion of you doing a chess masterclass for this company. Tell us about your experience recording that.
Oh, it was quite an undertaking. So when I signed a contract, I didn't think it would be so demanding. There were 3 days of recording, not counting time for preparation, but 3 days of recording. I think I spent at least 20 hours in front of the camera, just recording different things. I don't know what is the total footage of the final product. Normally it will be 6 to 7 hours, and it was an impossible task. How to squeeze 6, 7 hours, 8, just everything I knew about chess, or something that I think was relevant, because the number one problem that we dealt with is how to identify the target group. Do you want to go for stronger players, so let's say 6th and 7th and 8th and 100 and up, or you want to get weaker players starting, let's say, from 1300? Of course, it was not, from the beginning we knew it would not be about teaching how to play chess. So the people had to enter this class with some minimal knowledge of the game. So that's why you may see this. It's not an inconsistency, but it's just some parts of the class will be uneven because I had to actually make sure that different categories would find something, little pieces here and there. So, and even a couple of interesting moments there, like, that old novelty that I had been preparing a long time ago, that could be good even for 2,000 plus top of 2,000 players. So, but overall, I think it's an important experience. So, as usual, if you do it again, I can do it probably better because I got this experience. But it was quite an entertaining endeavor, and probably the best decision we made was to move the shooting to St. Louis, because that was a place where you can also get access to the chess club. There was a great place where we did the shooting, so that's also, it's obviously it's much less expensive than bringing a crew to a big city like New York, and also they were chess people that they can ask questions. So it's okay. St. Louis stands for its reputation as the chess capital, and I was quite pleased that we did the recording there.
Okay, and the last question. We're here at the beginning of the 2017 Grand Chess Tour, a new season with an extra Rapid and Blitz tournament in St. Louis, as you mentioned. So how do you see how the Grand Chess Tour has developed so far? Unfortunately, Norway is out, of course, but yeah, do you see it positively and for the future maybe?
Look, it seems that we are gradually gaining more ground. So the most challenging thing is how to balance rapid blitz and classical tournaments. It seems that it's very challenging these days now to embrace another and to include another classical chess tournament. So we're trying, but it's more likely that next year we have 6 tournaments, but it will be 4 rapid blitz and 2 classical. Which, by the way, if we do that as being planned now, if we do that, then I think we can go from 9 players to 13 players, because then you can start balancing. Everybody plays 2+2, and then you can add more players, also with some wild cards. So we're trying to expand the geography. When you look at the wild cards now, so it's this. We as one of the principles, we decided it's only one player receive only one wild card. So, and also to have as many countries as possible. So just making sure that we increase the geography. And of course, what's happening here in Paris is quite revolutionary, because we're dealing with a company of Vivendi size. It never happened since Intel, and this is a company that is in the right kind of business, with Canal Plus, with Daily Motion. So I would say it's a step in the right direction, considering that the FIDE infrastructure is crumbling. So we are building something that might be very useful for the future of professional chess.